How will your team members remember you? Yesterday was an awesome day. I spent the entire day at the Science Center with my 4.5-year-old granddaughter, Marin. We had a ball. She's a bundle of energy. But the best part of the day was that we could give each other our undivided attention. I listened, we talked, we laughed. We had a great time, and we communicated to one another often throughout the day how important we were to each other. You know, it brought to mind at the end of the day that famous quote by Maya Angelou. At the end of the day, people won't remember what you said or did. They will remember how you made them feel. How do the people on your team feel? Do they feel important? Do they feel like they matter to you? Do they feel like they're making a difference? Do they feel confident? Communicating these things to your team is really easier than you think, but it takes an investment of you and your time. One-on-one time with people is one of the highest value activities you can possibly do with your team. And I have just 4 simple things to remember when you're doing that will make the most of every minute. And the first one is be fully present. Show up with your all. Take time to get rid of your stuff. You know, that's when it can make a big difference to just close your eyes and take a couple of deep breaths in and push out all the noise in your own life. Let it go before you make the phone call or get out of the car to have coffee. This is when I always take time to stop and pray. Put your phone away. Turn it off, not on vibrate if you're in person with them. Shut down the computer. Use Zoom or a face-to-face electronic thing. That will help you stay much more engaged and fully present with them. You'll discover if you give people your full attention, you won't need to spend nearly as much time with them because the communication value will be so much higher. When you're in that moment with them, listen. Let them do all the talking. Ask lots and lots of questions. If they have a concern or a problem, just keep asking questions. Let them talk it out till they solve their own situation. You know, when people feel heard, they really feel valued. Team Connections Pro has tons of help with questions. Just put in the blog search questions. Lots of things will come up. And if you're in Team Connections Pro, just check out all those coaching articles. But use active listening. Really pay attention. A good thing to do is repeat back what you've heard. You know, when people feel like you have really heard what they say, that touches their heart just as deep as love, and they feel so valued. Acknowledge them. This isn't about what they did, it's about who they are. You know, when I say things to my granddaughter like, Marin, you are so strong and you listen, and your sense of humor cracks me up, you make me laugh. She feels confident and she doesn't need to grab negative attention. And I find she's out there taking more risks. You know, when you take time to create a list of character traits, things that you admire in people, and keep it handy, refer to it often, you're going to find yourself acknowledging those in the people around you much more often. That lets people know that you know who they are, not just what they did. And guess what? Be authentic. Be you. You really are enough. And that's who your team members really want to know, is the real you. Go ahead and laugh and have some fun, crack some jokes, and tell lots of stories. Tell the stories that you didn't succeed, where you failed, and how you overcame. You know, giving them that sense of security that it's okay to fail is going to build a culture where people are much more willing to take risks. When they feel safe, they're going to hang around too, and you're going to find amazing growth will be the result. You know, when your team feels valued by you, they're going to gain confidence, they're going to trust what you say, and they're going to be more loyal. They'll remember you as the one who made them feel special, important, and worthy. This foundation is going to create some great relationships, and your team will trust your leadership. They're going to follow your vision, and when it's time to step up and show up for those big team goals, they're going to be there.